What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Mimi Podcast, you guys, on another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk, where we explore the power of positivity, motivation, and resilience. Of course, we got your host, yours truly, Queen Mimi, in the building, a musician and advocate who has overcome significant challenges. This podcast delves into important topics like mental health, domestic violence awareness, and personal growth. Each episode features heartfelt conversations with ourselves or our guests who share their stories of struggle and triumph, offering insights and inspiration. Through candid discussions and personal anecdotes, the Queen Mimi podcast aims to empower listeners to overcome obstacles and lead fulfilling lives. So we hope that you guys join us for a journey of healing, hope, and transformation inspired by real life experiences and expert advice. So with all that being said, happy Sunday, everybody. We hope everybody is doing good, staying blessed, staying safe as always. Um, y'all know as usual, we never have a topic. We never come up with nothing. Sometimes it be seconds before we get on our show, do our live stream. But this week, um, past couple months, want to say damn near our whole life, we've always been worried. Said this before on our show. Fear, scared, holding ourselves back, wondering what this person gonna say, what this person gonna do. Are they gonna judge me? They gonna crucify me? They gonna hate me? They gonna support me? They gonna turn their back on me? All that. We know, and we pretty sure y'all know, that is like a mental prison. It's like hell to be going through that. But the sad part about that is, it's like when you don't know any better, that's how you're going to think. Evil, bad thoughts being put in your head. Like you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not popular enough. You're not viral. You're not famous. Everybody don't know you. Who needs to do that? And don't get us wrong. We know people got to pay their bills, make their money, so on and so forth. We get that. But do you really have to be in competition? Do you really have to hold yourself back? And sometimes other people put chains on us, and sometimes, a lot of times, we put them on ourselves. So, with all that being said, our topic for this week is plain and simple: screw the world, just be yourself. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a you know what, ladies. Don't be a pain in the behind. Don't intentionally go out here and rub people the wrong way just because you're miserable. If you're that miserable and you got to do that, stay home. Don't go out here and spread evil. We get it. We know everybody going through hell. It's hard right now. This economy, inflation, mental health, and COVID, and because they ain't going nowhere. COVID, and you're trying to pay your bills. Everybody going up on property tax, mortgage, and you got to basically work to give the money back to somebody else. So why are we sitting around here worrying about bills and stuff? We know everybody got the pen. We got to take care of our business. We got that. But why are we sitting around here worrying about something that we can't take with us? Because we've been so dang on programmed into believing, oh, okay, we owe. We got to do this or we're going to be on the streets. We got to do this, just like with our cell phone. Our cell phone company, Verizon, yeah, we saying it, duped us. So now we got to race against the clock, take care of that. Like we said, we deal with stuff too, y'all. But that's the way of this world. That's why we love that song. And yeah, it's an old school song. I know I'm not old enough to know it, but yeah, it's by the OJs. It's for the love of money. For y'all young cats, go listen to that song, the OJs. All my old school heads, y'all already know what I'm talking about. They put it out there in that song and many other songs. We would do so much for the love of something that's not even real. We'll go out of our way to impress somebody, keep up with people. And half the time, we don't even really care what they think. We just, as we like to say, keeping up with the Joneses or trying to stay in the same lane as somebody else, the one that you ain't meant to be in. When you got to, be in your own lane. Yeah, all that. So this what we fighting for. A bunch of fags, and yeah, I'm finna say it. You can be mad at me or come out cool or whatever, however you want to do it. We got a bunch of fags and slave owners on these dollar bills. Yeah, for those that don't know, every single president that's on these dollar bills that we kill each other for, sell our body, steal, all that. Yeah, they were slave owners and fags and whoremongers. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Trigger. For those that don't know, please go do your research. But a little side note. But that's what we fight for though. Money that ain't even real. When Honorable Elijah Muhammad was here, we had our own banks, our own money, our own land, our own houses, all that. When he left, hypocrite, I'm not even gonna say this nigga name because he ain't worth it, but y'all know who we talking about. The same way I used to follow the messenger. Let everything get destroyed, let everything go. Why? We didn't have to go to these devils for nothing. We didn't have to ask them for nothing. Now we got to. And the only reason we work, because honestly, we never really cared about no money. We never cared about having no nice things, learning Islam, so on and so forth. Taught us, yeah, go out there, A1. Treat yourself, take care of yourself. Man, honestly, if we had the choice, y'all can have all this. We rather have our peace, say what you want. We rather have our happiness, our sanity. We rather just really be happy. And we just told our kids, I think we said this on the show already, but we're going to say it again. We sitting here when we decide to leave Florida, like, I got the lead to do better for them, take care of them, and be this big celebrity, make all this money, and then go back and give them the dream life. And that's still on our agenda, but we had it all wrong. Sometimes it is a simple life that you need. It ain't always about money. Like we said, it's not even real anyway. We're trying to impress the wrong people, please the wrong people, and be there for the wrong people. And we get crucified like we've done nothing. And they still gonna talk. No matter how good you're doing, no matter how bad you're doing, they still gonna talk. So you're trying to impress people that ain't even on your level, that ain't even worthy. Man, if we could go back, it would be very few things we would change. But knowing what we know now, we probably do a lot of things different. Number one, we got to please you. You ain't even gotta like me. We know a lot of y'all don't, so ain't no need of pretending no more. If you hate our guts, you hate our guts. Guess what? We hate yours too. Because you know what you did. So say, for instance, hypothetically, if we were to go back to Florida, boy, we be so low key. If you don't know where we at, we don't want to talk to you. You ain't one of the people we hit up, don't want to see you. Yeah, we love ourselves now. And we got tired. Do you know how much energy it takes to just please other people? You go into a function or whatever. Oh, I got to wear Gucci because everybody else wearing it. Let me wear some Balenciaga because everybody else wearing it. Let me get, hell, Fashion Nova because everybody else wearing it. Let me get Nike, Jordan. We can go down the list. Instead of us, we had these gold shoes. They damn look like them dang on Trump shoes. They're not, but they almost do. And the only reason we really say that is because we was in Walmart with our husband, and a guy had saw our shoes. We was getting some chicken and stuff, and that's what he said. They almost look like them Trump shoes. But we told him the whole point of the story is, but these ain't even name brand. I got these off TikTok. And we just say that to say we don't care how much money we get. And he complimented the shoes. He was like, they look good, they look nice. They ain't had that little abomination flag on there. We don't do that. We Muslim. But we was like, but these ain't even no name brand shoes. We ain't trying to keep up. We get Gucci, Louis, Balenciaga, whatever, cool. We don't. We still gonna look A1 and not mess around and go broke. Shoot, we billionaires still go to Walmart, still shop online. You don't be rich by spending it. And if you're gonna spend it, invest in something that's gonna be worthwhile. That's all we saying. But we appreciate the compliment. A lot of people starting to notice because we are a sneakerhead. We love sneakers. We love, wearing t-shirt with logo and stuff on it. We wear little sweatpants and stuff now. Definitely trying to working on changing our wardrobe and making sure we always dress modest when we step out this door, because that's what Elijah Muhammad teach. And ain't got to be nothing name brand. If we able to get it, we'll get it. If not, we gonna keep moving. But either way, you ain't never gonna know unless you ask or we tell you. I said, we ain't trying to impress nobody. People look at our shoes and they ain't even name brand. So where's the rule that says I got to do that? I got to have some on name brand because you think I should. Ain't no rule that says that I'm grown, I work, I pay my own bills, I'm gonna wear what I want. As long as I'm not upsetting the law. First and foremost. And the last time we checked, you ain't him. But of course, you say that, you sensitive and all that when you took the shot at me. Yeah, make that make sense. But our whole point in this segment is like, you ain't got to do all that. That's what we fight so hard for. And half the time we step out the door, whether we A1 or not, nobody pays no attention. So what should that tell you? No matter how you dress or how you look, the right people gonna pay attention. The wrong ones just gonna pass you by like you a stranger on the street. So when you step out there, make sure it's for you. You want to look nice? It ain't got to be to get nobody attention. Make sure it's for you. You want to do it, you going to love yourself, you going to feel good. Just like with us, we put on our little nails sometimes. We got them on right now. We do it for us. Whether we get a compliment, we do it because we want to feel good. Yeah, we love looking good. Now more so than ever, we on the exercise regimen, hair care regimen, skin care regimen, whole 9 yards. Self-care, meditation regimen, all that. Because we got to take care of ourselves. Otherwise, how are we going to teach somebody? How are we going to help a sister? How are we going to be the leader and be the example when I'm worried about what somebody else thinks? And we know this is different for everybody else. We get that. But speaking for us, how are we going to do that? There's no way. It's not permitted. So, yeah, we have to do that. Number one for us. Number two, to be an example. But it's not to impress nobody. Because half the time, niggas ain't going to pay you no attention. They're going to keep it moving and hate as much as possible when all you got to do is ask, hey, sis, how you do that? Or in our husband case, hey, brother, how you do that? Nah, that would be too much like doing right. You want to take the evil route, the I'm a hate route. For what? Make that make sense? I'm going to hate on you because you got something I ain't got. I'm going to kill you, unalive you because you got something I ain't got. And I'm mad? What that got to do with us? That's a you problem. Why don't you go get your act together, get on your stuff, and then come back and holler at us? Personally, we'll compliment another female. She got shoes on, an outfit, we will compliment all day. We don't care. We not no hater. You shine, I can shine, we all gonna shine. It may even be an outfit we can't wear. Hey, sis, I like them shoes. Man, you look cute. But you gotta get your priorities and stuff together. It got to make sense. But that's what we get out here and do. Try to impress everybody. Look as good as the next person. Y'all see these people in Hollywood, movies, music. One person go by, we'll just say hell or Bentley. We don't know. We'll just throw that out there. And then everybody else go by one. You see his commercials, subliminal programming. See, what's the Wendy's? Matter of fact, perfect example. They got some nuggets now in 7 different flavors. Watch a lot of these restaurants gonna follow suit. Y'all ever notice that? Copycat. One person got the biggie bag, or one person got this sandwich, and everybody else got it. One brand. Oh, another example. Another brand. With the little body spray, you can spray on your armpits, your privates, and your feet, keep you fresh and everything. Everybody doing it. Programming. I'm gonna copy you instead of being the original and making your own product that's gonna stand out and be unique. So that's what we are at this point in our life. We gonna stand out and be unique. Everybody ain't gonna like it. Hardly anybody will, because they want us dead. They want us unalive. They don't want us to succeed, be happy, do better, surpass them. But it's not your decision. It's ours. We're the ones that decide where we're gonna wind up at, not you. And you don't have to like it. We love it. Tired of feeling like a peasant. Tired of living like one. We got tired of looking like one. And none of that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but ourselves. So you don't have to be a people pleaser. Stand out and be original. Be the leader. Be the example people want to follow. It's not hard to do. You just love yourself. Step out that door, not like you just got out the damn bed, but look like you A1. Hell, look like you the first lady if you have to. We've been called that. But do it. Screw it. They're going to talk. They're going to judge anyway. Do you. So with all that being said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and take our first little break, play some of our music for you guys, and we will be back on the Queen Mimi radio show. The Queen Mimi Podcast, y'all. And just like that, you guys, we are back here on the Queen Mimi podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. So, for those that are just joining us, you guys, today we are talking about basically screw the world, just be yourself. So, while we were on the break, we did look up a little bit of info, 10 things that can help us and hopefully help you guys out as well with doing that. You know, when you're trying to embrace a new mindset that disregards what other people are going to think, their judgments, and empower your own self, it's a journey. Don't get us wrong. It is a journey. It's one that we still on. We don't think it's ever going to end. Because if you want to be the greatest, you want to really evolve and like you really want to grow, you constantly going to be changing, throughout your life, unless you just think you got all the answers and can't nobody tell you nothing. Teach his own. Like we said, we are not the ultimate judge. Do you? If you got it all figured out, you love your life, you like it, we love it. Be happy. That's all we can say. And make it mean something to you. That's all we can say. But for those that aren't on that path, you constantly growing, you constantly learning every day. We always say, even, life under Islam, following Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, we still learning, we still growing. We will never, ever, 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 can't say this enough, ever, 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 ever be perfect. No one will. But you can be better. You can absolutely be better. Like we said, if you choose to. We always believe anybody can change because it's possible, but you have to be willing to. And we always said the first step is, self reflection. Hey, look, these are my pros, these are my cons. That's it, that's all. This is where I'm strong at, this is where I'm weak at. Weaknesses, let's make them into strengths. The strengths we already got, let's make them even stronger. It's possible. You can be the best version of yourself. We're telling y'all, we've seen the change that you can ever possibly be in your life. It's possible. And we've seen the change. We've seen it on the inside, especially on the outside, over the past, going on 4 years. Almost at that mark, y'all. But we've seen it. So it's possible. And only speaking for ourselves, like, what really did it for us is this ain't working. This is not working. I thought I had all the answers. I thought I knew everything. This is absolutely not working, period. I need to make a change. I'm going to wind up in jail or I'm going to be gone. And ain't trying to do either one of those. We like the little freedom that we do have. And once you're gone, it ain't really no do-over. It ain't no let me go back and start all over and try this all over again. Decision been made. That's it. So, with all that being said, we're going to read this wonderful, wonderful list, y'all, of some ways to cultivate that mindset, the one we was just talking about, that disregards, no pressure, judgment, and, empowering yourself and being better. Self-compassion. What we said earlier, now, everything starts with yourself. You have to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. What we just say, accept your flaws and celebrate your strengths. Know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's something we guilty of. We be so hard on ourselves. We don't do the smallest thing. We are hard on ourselves. We didn't do nothing for that day. We don't give ourselves no praise, no accolades, none of that. We be like, okay, you ain't exercise today. You're not sticking to your schedule. Say we don't do a show. You're not sticking to your schedule. We forget to promote it. You're not doing that. No, look, you're doing the best you can. Some days you're just tired. You got a lot going on, juggling, schedule-wise, everything. So the way we treat ourselves with kindness, like we said, we do, our hair care routine. We're working on growing our hair out. our skincare, working on our nails. We're gonna get our Mary Kay soon. Um, so we're gonna really get into our skincare routine. We do an exercise regimen because we love our body. We're drinking more water. We actually put ourselves on a cheat day once a week, so we can eat whatever we want, junk food once a week. Other than that, we drinking water, and we still doing on our cheat day. We drink water, juice, stay away from alcohol, any kind of smoking, anything like that, and take care of our body. We take deep breaths. When we go to bed, we meditate, and it helps us go to sleep. Excuse me. It helps us go to sleep at night, relax after, especially when we have a long day. Oh my goodness. We have to do that. Otherwise, we're going to mess around and go crazy. So, celebrate who you are. Cherish who you are. You know, say positive things to yourself. You get that one little negative thought, it's like you got your old self sitting in the chair and the new you is talking to the old you. We ain't doing that. It's gonna happen. We're not saying it ain't gonna happen. No, we ain't doing that. We're not finna do the pity party. We're not finna feel sorry for ourselves. You may not be where you want, but you're not where you used to be. We all know that phrase. You had a hard day. Now that's what we gonna do. Let's sit, chill, have some tea, whatever, relax, watch your favorite show, binge watch, whatever. We write, we'll make a beat, look over our schedule. Okay, I got this, and this. Relax your brain. Just small little things you can do. You know what we're saying? What we just say, set personal goals. Focus on what you want to do for yourself. Like we said in the first segment, screw what other people expect. Don't do what they expect. Because what they want, more than likely ain't going to lead you nowhere. We know. Everybody got all this advice, but not one little lick on how to make money. Not one little lick on how it's going to better you. Their advice is stay where we at. Be broke like us. Struggle like us. Keep being a slave, work a 9 to 5. Don't start your own business. Don't model. Don't do music. Don't do a podcast. Don't produce. Don't write. Do the status quo. Do what everybody else is doing. So what we did, we had our own little list. And it says right here, what makes me happy? We got about 12 things on that list. Some we have done, some we have not. We got a workout schedule. Just said that a second ago. This is what we want to do for ourselves. We put ourselves on a promote schedule, our live stream schedule. Promote schedule, live stream schedule, everything else in between. We're going to work on getting back on doing our TikToks and stuff. This is goals that we want to do. Ain't necessarily trying to be viral, ain't necessarily trying to be famous. If it happens, cool. If not, cool. It's just what we love to do. We love to be goofy, be inspirational, be positive. After being negative for so many dang on years, oh my goodness. Now it's time for us to show I did it, you can do it. So those are just a little bit of the goals we set for ourselves. We got some bigger ones. Of course, we're going to need money. Now we back on track. We back on DoorDash, y'all. I think we mentioned that a couple months ago. Now we got to work on that. Once we get that back up to where we need it to be, bingo. Keep up on bills, accomplish every goal we got. We got it written down in our notebook, on the wall. We got our little vision board, all that. This is what we want to set for ourselves. As long as we don't upset a lot, you can do whatever we want to do. And we already have our own little, list in mind. We talk to him as well. So screw what they think, be yourself. You want to be a fashion designer, whatever, do it. They gonna talk. We can't say this enough. They're gonna talk, they're gonna judge, they're gonna ridicule you, they're gonna damn near crucify you. Do it anyway. But all we say is make it mean something. And of course, get your bread. By all means, like we said, we ain't no headache. Get your bread. Damn that. Nobody got time for all that. Limit your social media. Something we all need to practice. We don't really go on Instagram like that because there be a bunch of ghetto and ratchet stuff going on. We'll scroll on LinkedIn. We'll scroll sometimes on Facebook. TikTok, we ain't gonna lie. That's the main one we be on. when we get on there and we see a whole bunch of negativity and everybody judging and comparing themselves and blah blah blah, and I got this, like ha ha ha, you ain't got it. That's when we get off. We really get on there because we like to laugh. We keep up what's going on. We love the inspirational videos. We're gonna get back to doing ours on as well, but reduce that because that's one of the main things that keeps you in competition or make you feel like I got to compete with this person because they viral and I'm not. They doing this and I'm not. They look like this and I'm not. No, you don't. Don't let social media hoodwink you. Do you be you. Keep putting your content out there. Somebody gonna catch on. Yeah, we know it sound like a pipe dream. It sound like a lot of work, but you ain't gonna get no result if you don't work, correct? How it's gonna happen? So keep promoting, keep putting your content out there. That's what we're gonna do. This is Sunday. It's a brand new week. Let's go. But we do limit our social media though. Like we say, Instagram, we're not doing all that. Ain't bunch of ratchet ghetto mess going on. Somebody unaliving this person and all that crap. I don't want to see that all the time. I don't. So we'll get on TikTok and scroll for a little bit, but eventually we'll get off of there. We still network and connect. Anybody that, show support to our page, no matter what the platform is, we're going to do the same thing to them and pay it forward. So limit that, y'all. If you want the people that's on there all day, get out here, face, I don't know if we can say the real world. Go out here in this big bad world and look at that. Because all this stuff is fake on social media. Everybody perpetrating. We love LinkedIn. That's become our favorite because we actually see professional people on there doing what they're supposed to be doing. They post, they do their encouragement, their business and all that. We love it. So that's become our favorite one, and we'll scroll on there as well. Surround yourself with supportive people. Okay. A lot of us don't have that. For the ones that do, keep them. And we mean the real ones. We don't mean the ones that's waiting in the wing, waiting for you to fail, rob you, like we said, unalive you. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the real day one people that want to help you grow, want to help you build. That's why we want to connect with like-minded people on any platform. As long as you ain't scamming and using us, you ain't just gonna take our money and disappear. We don't have a problem networking and building with friends and family. Don't always have to be blood. They do not. And that's going to accept you and support you for who you are. The people that can't do that, get rid of them. They're going to pull you down and drown you and eventually destroy you if you allow it. Get rid of them. So we can keep that one short and sweet. Connect and network with the right people. We suggest ladies connect with the women, fellas connect with the fellas. But of course, we all gonna mix in, integrate, so on and so forth. But you're gonna do that, ladies. Just be careful, connect, hook up with the right people. Keep the business and personal separate. Never mix business and pleasure. Keep them separate. You're gonna do that. Be careful of the outcome. Have a talk. Just cross your T's, dot your I's, cut every corner, whatever you got to do. Just don't get caught up. Basically is what we're getting at. So build your connections, with the right people. Next up, pursue your passions. I think we said this all the time. Engage in any activities that bring you peace, joy, and fulfillment. No expectation from anybody else, only from you. Find your niche. Find what you love to do. Like we said, we can't say it enough. Make it mean something to you. Like we said, for example, with us, we love to write, whether it's a poem or a song, pretty much same thing. We love producing, making beats because it's coming from our brain. We love doing our podcasts and radio and, connecting with people. We're going to get back into modeling and stuff soon, working on revamping our book. These are things that we love to do that don't bring pressure from the outside world. Like we got to get out there and work like a slave and a dog and pay bills. No, that's not what we mean. That brings us no joy and fulfillment because number one, we making it to give back to somebody else and we're supporting them and not getting not one lick of support with what we're doing at all. So our side hustles, our jewelry, like we said, our Mary Kay, those are things that we love to do, and we are going to be working on building that. We're going to spend the rest of this year working on that. Going into 2025, we are not playing. This year we say we want to plan. Next year, definitely will not be a game. So whatever activity it is, whether you're a fashion designer, you're a host, you work a 9 to 5, you enjoy your job. Some people do. Like I said, we ain't no judge. Some people do. Make it mean something. Find the joy in it. Um, Play an instrument, shoot, graphic design, whatever. Find whatever it's gonna bring you joy and fulfillment. And don't worry about what other people are gonna expect. They're not even doing it for themselves. Don't worry about what they're gonna expect. Absolutely not. Next up, embrace your individuality. Why blend in when you can stand out? Celebrate your qualities that make you different. And don't fall into the norm, conforming to what other people are going to think, what they're doing. Keep your eyes open. Don't get us wrong. But discover what's unique about you. Us, for example, we the only example we got. You know, we love doing things that's creative. You know what we're saying, that produces results. We love anything that we can use our mind, our voice, we can write, express who we are. And we find a different way to do it because we see other people doing it, like, yeah, everybody's doing that. How can I do this different? Even if it has nothing to do with that, we've always never really fell in with the crowd. We always kind of stood off to the sidelines, like, and watched them. And when they messed up, or what if that whatever they did, it didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna do this different then, because that didn't work for you. So whether you antisocial, you like to stay yourself, you go out, you like to be home. And everybody does music and writing, but believe it or not, we do it different. Whatever it is, whatever field you're in, celebrate your unique qualities, what makes you you, and stand out. Like we said, can't say this enough. Everybody gonna judge. Everybody gonna have something to say. Oh well, let them talk. But find it. If you don't know where it is, just take a minute and sit. Take a few minutes, go sit somewhere by the water, at the park, stay home, whatever. Discover that. What makes me unique? What makes me different? Not expectations from others, within yourself. And you're gonna find it. Trust us. Practice mindfulness. This is one of the reasons why, for those that have an iPhone, you can go on here and do the mindfulness part. I think it's in the health, on the health app. Correct us if you're wrong. And we try to go on there every day. Sometimes we get behind, but we remember what our mood was. We'll log our mood at least, if not every day, every other day. We'll probably go maybe 1 or 2 days, because like we said, sometimes we get busy and we forget, but we'll go back and do that. We do that every day. Try to keep up with that. Working on keeping up with that. We got to stop saying that word. We're going to get it, y'all. We're going to get it. Like we said, it's all a process. So we ain't going to be hard on ourselves, but we're working on doing that every day. Every Sunday, we have an alarm set. We do a journal entry to keep up with everything that's going on, be aware of our own feelings and thoughts and whatever we're dealing with, good or bad. If something happens to us, we log that on our mood every day, and we do a journal entry every week. The reason why we do it every week is because, like we said, we be bipping and running, working, shows, live stream, all that stuff. So we do that every week to basically grade ourselves, keep a recap of what's going on, be aware of our own thoughts, actions, everything, so on and so forth, so we're not getting caught up in what other people going to say, what they going to do, and we focused on, okay, if we slipped up, how we going to be better? If we did good, how can we be better? We didn't do something. Let's get on it this week. So basically, it's just to make ourselves aware so we ain't all delirious and, I don't never do, or, I don't know what I'm going through. I don't know how I feel. That's how we hold ourselves accountable. So we would suggest, even if you don't do that, write you a journal. Even if you don't record on your phone, we record our journals on our phone and log our mood on our phone as well. So even if you don't do that, just sit around once a week, reflect. If you slipped up, how can I do it different? How can I be better? Never gonna be perfect. Can't say that enough, but how can I be better? How can I do this correct, next time? Or do it different? Or you had a good week, how can we make this week better? Staying present and aware of your own thoughts and feelings, that's a big one. I think that's the biggest one that might be on this list. Because when you're aware, you're more self-conscious of what you're going to need to do to stay on top of things. When you're not doing that, you just ripping and running every day. It all going to hit you one day like a flood, and you're going to be sitting there overwhelmed, crying, and you don't even know why. We've done it. So that's how we know. So just stay present and aware in that. If you have a good friend, talk to them. Don't go to everybody and your mama or their mama with what you're going through. Big mistake we used to make. We stopped doing that because everybody had an opinion. Everybody was judging us like they was perfect, or got mad at us for making a decision that was going to help us or benefit us or better us. Don't do that. Don't tell everybody your business. If you don't have anybody to talk to, find you a support group. Nothing wrong with that. Get some therapy. Nothing's wrong with that. Like we said, write your feelings down in the journal. Find something constructive that's going to produce results. But don't go out here harming and spreading evil. You might as well just unalive yourself. Find something productive that's going to bring results and make you better. And you're aware of what you're going through. Assert your boundaries. It's okay to say no, y'all. We got in the habit of it. It's like second nature now. If we don't want to do something, no. We don't want to talk to you, no. We don't want to be around you, no. We don't want you in our life, no. We've learned, okay. Say, for instance, we didn't do our show today. Normally, we be beating ourselves up or being so hard on ourselves, but we like, no. Take you a break today. It's not going anywhere. Take care of your mental health. Take you a mental day. Sometimes we'll do that out the week. We don't do it every week. But we really feel like it. We listen to our body now. And they'll tell us, you need to go to sleep. Just like we did last week. We're supposed to do our show with our husband. We told him, man, we got to do our show next week. Our body is telling us, go to bed, get you some rest. Because think that, was it 2 days, the last 2 days prior to that, because we do our show every Thursday, so it was like Tuesday and Wednesday, we were operating off like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. That's not healthy. You need at least 6, 7 hours of sleep at the most, or at least we do. But our body was telling us, get you some rest. Get your behind somewhere and lay down. We still did our hair and our nail routine. We didn't even work out. Got behind the bed and got some sleep. So if you gotta take you a mental day or whatever, learn to say no. If you don't want to go out, if you're not the type that go out all the time like us, it's okay. It don't mean you lonely. You just prioritizing your peace and your happiness over others. They want to go out, let them do them. You go to the mall or whatever by yourself, ain't nothing wrong with that. You like to stay home, the only time you leave is when you need to work or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. We know with us though, we will have to get out there and do it a little more because of everything that we have going on and all that we do. So cool. But if it ain't gonna bring you happiness, it ain't gonna bring no results. Hell, you got people in your life that's toxic and that's gonna try to destroy you at every time. It's okay to say no. And if you haven't before, start it now. Put it into practice. No. My peace is important. No. My happiness is important. My life is important. No. I don't have to accept this kind of behavior from you anymore. I don't have to accept this kind of slack talk from you anymore. I don't have to accept these excuses from you anymore. I don't have to do that. And if you can't understand that and be happy for me, then you never loved or gave a damn about me. So why do I want you in my life anyway? It's okay to say no. To all the moms out there, it's okay to say no. It's okay to take care of you. You're not being selfish. You're taking care of the family, doing everything else for everybody else. It's okay to take you a break. Kids in school, we used to do it all the time. We would go to the movies, go to the mall, or sometimes we just stay home and get some sleep. It's okay. You have to prioritize yourself over others. Don't wind up in no hospital bed stressed out over bills and people and all that, and they're going to keep doing what they need to do. Out of here. Learn to say no. It's okay. We just said this, and we can keep this short and sweet. Seek professional help. If you can't talk to anybody else, you have nobody else in your life to talk to, this is short and sweet. You can get some help. Like we just said a minute ago, find a support group. Find a therapist. Find out one person you can talk to that ain't gonna run their mouth. And you can talk to them. They'll give you advice. It's real short and simple. You're not alone like we think we are. You're not. There's people out there that do care. Rare people that will help you and be there for you. If you have nobody else, seek it. We encourage it. So many people, unalive themselves because they feel like they're alone. They feel like nobody cares. They feel like nobody's there for them. But you're wrong. We know because we've been through it. But seek help if you have to. It's okay. And last but not least, cultivate gratitude. This is something that we do every morning. We focus on the things that we have because things can always be worse and what we are thankful for. We celebrate what we've done, our strengths, our weaknesses too. We call ourselves a beautifully flawed mess and we love it. We mean that. And what Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach us under Islam is that no matter what happens, find the bright side. We don't care how small it is, and it's there. But find the bright side. What's positive about your life right now? Number one, you're alive. A lot of people did not wake up this morning, or they didn't even make it home. So that's the top one. You got your health, your strength. If you got a roof over your head, we don't care where it is. You got somewhere to lay your head. You ain't on the streets. You can eat, shower, brush your teeth, whatever. Cook, clean. Those are things that are positive. You still able to do stuff like we doing, shows, podcasts, business, promote, whatever. That's a positive. You got people around you that's supporting you and encouraging you. We don't care if it's one person. That's a positive. You are still moving in the right direction, still staying positive, keeping your head up. You're not focused on the past because ain't nothing you can do about it now. That's a positive. So we don't care how small it is. We used to look for validation of other people. You owe me an apology. You put me through this. You hurt me. You don't appreciate me. You need to thank me. Man, give yourself your flowers. What our husband just said a couple of days ago. Pat yourself on the back. Especially when you realize how special and unique you are and that you the one and they treating you like you not. Pat yourself on the back, but sis, anybody. We don't care what accomplishment you made for that day. We don't care if you went through a whole day without snapping on nobody. Pat yourself on the back. You don't need validation or confirmation from other people that can't even give it to themselves. Or they give it so much to themselves, they don't know how to give it to anybody else. Been there. You don't need it. Celebrate you. And we about to go into our next break, you guys. Celebrate you and who you are. You're not going to be perfect. Embrace yourself. Hug yourself. Look in the mirror and love everything you see. If you don't love it, then you need to change it. That's what we do. We see something in the mirror we don't like, attitude, we don't care. It ain't got to be physical, attitude, emotion, whatever. Fix it. You're the only person that can. Fix it. It's possible. What you thankful for? What's going good in your life? If you can't find nothing, trying to make a change. It's within you. But the number one thing about that one is you don't need it from anybody else. That's what we look for. And then when we don't get it, we disappointed. We get in relationships, and when that person don't turn out to be what they said, led us to believe, we're disappointed. That's when we face that biggest disappointment. When we expect somebody to be perfect and we expect them to be a lie and they're not, because they're going to fail you every time. And for the people that are trying to be better, cool, kudos. That's good. But majority of the time, we know we've been let down and disappointed so many times, to the point where I got to be my own hero. This ain't working. Ain't nothing against you, but this is not working for me. I don't need the validation or the approval from you. You be whoever you're gonna be. But we got to move on to be who we gonna be. Wherever that's gonna take us, let's go. Just saying. So, those are just a few things we gonna make sure we hold on to this. Embracing that mindset. Don't worry about what people gonna say. Empower, encourage, uplift yourself. The social media pressure is judgment from the outside world that ain't walking in your damn shoes. Screw them. Screw what the world thinks. Be yourself. You have to embrace that mindset. Everybody's not gonna like you. They're not gonna support you. They're not gonna be there for you. Do it for yourself. They're gonna talk about you and judge you anyway. We can't say that enough. Do it anyway. Make it mean something to you and get your money. Help other people. Be a leader. Be an inspiration. We are not saying make people worship you or have them worship you. No, that's not what we're saying. But be a leader. Be something that people want to follow. That's going to make them flock to you and come to you and ask you questions. That's going to make them want to change. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. But you have to cultivate that mindset. You have to practice it every day. Work on it. It's possible and it can happen. But you have to say, screw the world. I'm going to be me. In our case, we're going to be us because we always represent the law. Always represent the law. So that's it. That's all, y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our last break and play some more music, you guys. Come back in, of course, give you guys our social media. And we will be back on the Queen Mimi podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. All right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast on another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. So, of course, you guys, like we said, we're gonna give you all our social media, then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here for today. First and foremost, you guys can check us out this Sunday and every Sunday morning live on our Sunday Positivity Talk, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, you guys. 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, spreading positivity, motivation, and of course, Islam, so on and so forth. Like we said, we hope you guys join us on our journey of self-reflection, growth, life lessons that we have learned, and we're going to enjoy this wonderful, wonderful journey, you guys. And of course, we cannot forget, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast, talking about parenting, relationships, and religion. And we will make sure we subscribe back to your YouTube channel as well, you guys. So make sure you guys also on this computer, y'all. Make sure you guys also follow us on our Facebook page, which is Manima Muhammad, and of course, the Queen Candy Podcast, our LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, all Queen Mimi, Instagram, the Queen Mimi Podcast, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, and of course, we're gonna be doing a replay of our podcast and our radio show. Our podcast will be every Monday. We're gonna do a replay, and our radio show will be every Wednesday over on Clubhouse, which will be Queen Mimi 77. You guys, so make sure you go over there to all those platforms and follow us as well, you guys. And we can't forget, absolutely cannot forget, you guys. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and let y'all know about this. We have started something new, you guys, the Queen Mimi Podcast. We just mentioned our Instagram, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast. We are going live every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same flavor, Islam, positivity, and motivation. And what we're doing is whatever topic we talk about on our Sunday Positivity Talk, we pretty much reiterate that on our live stream every Monday on our Instagram. So we hope to see you guys over there as well. Make sure you come over there and follow us. We will make sure we follow you back. And of course, keep everything going, like we said. And last but not least, you guys, the Queen Mimi Podcast and the Queen Mimi Radio Show are doing radio spins for independent artists only. You want to do the 2-week deal, we will feature you on the Queen Mimi Podcast. Of course, that's $25. You want to do the whole month, which will be 4 weeks. You will be featured on the Queen Mimi Podcast and the Queen Mimi Radio Show. So make sure you guys follow us on all platforms. Like we said, once again, our Facebook, the Queen Candy Podcast, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast. We take all of our payments through Square Cash App. And that's why we say to follow us so we can message us privately and we can give you that information. We will not be giving that out on the live stream for personal reasons only. Make sure nobody don't hack into our stuff. Y'all know how that go. And scam us and all that good stuff. So yeah, we ain't having that. We're not having that. So you guys, of course, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But like we said, we will see you. Hopefully, join us on our Instagram tomorrow. Queen Mimi Podcast will be live on there, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be live on our TikTok this evening, 9:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, talking about the same topic. So we're gonna keep that going as well. Y'all stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later. And of course, we'll talk to y'all Tuesday on our Queen Mimi Radio, which will be live every Tuesday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So like we said, all that being said, you guys, stand out, be original, love who you are, and can't nobody ever remember that. Take that away. Find what makes you unique, what's going to make you stand out, and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of our day. And we hope that you guys do the same. Y'all take care of yourself.